For the box office here, and it's another very slow week for the box office in the USA. Again, it's January, so don't expect, no one is expecting massive weekends in January. January and September are typically the slowest weeks alongside August, okay? Because August is when school starts, so, summer movies are ending. But the number one movie is The Beekeeper. The Beekeeper has made $86 million globally. It probably has broken even at this point, but The Beekeeper is having good legs, all things considered. Which, again, I was not too surprised by it at all, as The Beekeeper only needs to make $14 million more and needs to make to break even, which I think, because the international numbers are not really updated, that they don't update the international numbers for this movie. This movie is pretty weird. Okay, they don't update the international numbers like other movies, and they have not yet released this movie in Finland and South Africa. They have just released it in South Africa, but they are getting the international numbers in for this movie. I think eventually. Mean Girls lost its number one spot to number two. Again, not too surprised. This movie isn't having the best of way. Mean Girls only needs to make so it's 666. Okay, so both The Beekeeper and Mean Girls only needs to make $14 million more to break even. Considering the fact that we're gonna have more and more slow weekends coming forward, Mean Girls will probably not have good enough legs, but it was still, I think Mean Girls will still break even. The movie made $7 million on its third weekend, making $60 million. It made $16 million internationally as well. Which the international numbers are not too strong for Mean Girls as well. Wonka passes 195 million, makes $552 million. The movie has officially made $240 million. Total profits for Warner Bros. So the movie has made $240 million. American Fiction, I don't think we are tracking this movie, made $11 million. It was an Oscar movie. No one really cares all too much. Again, because of the dead weekend, the movie made more money. Aquaman made $412 million globally, meaning the movie will not lose $100 million. So it will lose less than $100 million. Again, how little the movie loses is the real question here. The movie seems to be slowing down internationally as well. It is released in almost all international. It is released in all international markets, so it's gonna start slowing down internationally as well. Here, Godzilla minus one passes $100 million globally, as the movie got a boost from adding back its feeders as well. This movie was unfortunately snubbed from Oscars, obviously. I think this movie sort of got a Best Picture nomination, considering this movie costed almost nothing to make and it looks like a massive blockbuster movie. A lot of people said that this is the first Godzilla movie where the human story is actually engaging and interesting. And it's not just, oh, see cool monsters fight as well. So Boys in the Boat, this movie finally has international numbers in, and it's not too great for Boys in the Boat, as it's very unlikely this movie will make back its money. Night Swim, yes, one of the worst movie of the year, has made $41 million, has broken even. Again, the slow weekend is helping this movie as well, so the movie has officially broken even at the box office. Origin, another movie, I think that's for the Oscars, made $2 million. ISS made $5 million, and it's gonna likely lose money. The Iron Claw made $34 million, and its international numbers is starting to come in. Again, it has a very scattered international. So if the Iron Claw is all up to foreign countries for it to make back its money as well. So it needs to make around another $4 million more to break even. The Zone of Interest also got expansion, made $3 million as well. Oppenheimer made $956 million, adding another $1 million to its total, adding back to 1,000 feet. Also, Miller's Girl was a limited release. Yeah, they put it as a wide release, and it only released in 350 feet. Not really many people went to go see it either. The Holdovers also had a big, but The Color Purple got a 2 million international toll. Again, this movie is starting to release internationally, So we're gonna keep an eye on its international sales. But again, just like the Little Mermaid, I can't wait for the narratives to go around that people are racist for not wanting to see this movie internationally. Just like of the Little Mermaid, there was not really much international interest for The Color Purple. And then there's just a bunch of other movies that have been, in the theaters for a while. Not really much. The Book of Crowns passes 5 million. So we have the current numbers here. Ferrari, I think that movie is basically done. Anyone But You, I did not see that movie. Anyone But You. What was Anyone But You? Oh, we skipped it. Anyone But You made $126 million globally as well, making around $64 million was as well. And we also skipped Migration, which made $206 million globally as well, adding to the total profits of this movie as well. So Migration, and also Fighter release as well, which doesn't even have its numbers in, and Poor Things released as well. This movie made $38 million globally. Again, this movie was nominated for Oscar awards, but this movie has had pretty good ratings since December. So we have talked about this movie for 7 weeks now. Okay, 7 weeks now we have talked about Poor Things, or at least mentioned it. It also has international sales as well. I wonder what the budget of Poor Things is, and we could track how much money actually needs to break even as well. So that's about this video here. Goodbye.